Hello and welcome back. As always, my name is Laser, and today we're going to talk about the butterfly Brightwing, or at least what appears to be a butterfly. Blizzard insists that this is a dragon. Now, I don't know, feel free to judge, but I'm not seeing much dragon here. Anyway, the point is, Brightwing is one of my most neglected heroes. Didn't play a whole lot of Brightwing simply because for the longest time, she wasn't really all that meta. Why? Something wrong with Brightwing? No, not really, but for the longest time, we've been running burst heavy team compositions, and against burst there's really nothing the butterfly can do about it, not all that much at least. Okay, so that's why Brightwing wasn't really all that played. Recently we're kind of going for combinations of both burst and sustained damage as well. So against sustained damage team compositions, Brightwing can absolutely shine, no problem at all. So to give you guys a flat example, Lunara sustained damage, Liming burst damage. Okay, just a flat example. So it's gonna depend on the enemy team composition if Brightwing is gonna be a viable choice or not. Anyway, what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about the most recent changes to Brightwing. We're going to go over talents, kind of into a bit of an analysis, after which we're going to skip to some gameplay, and at the very end I'm going to give you my thoughts on the overall hero. But if you're not interested in all the talking, skip the gameplay button should be available roughly around this side, okay, at the top of the screen. If you're watching from a mobile device, those cannot see annotations, so please check the video description for the gameplay time. Okay, that's out of the way. So, recent changes to Brightwing, not all that much, but we do have something. Emerald Wind also passively increases the healing of Soothing Mist by 8%. So it's the only source of healing for Brightwing. Okay, your trait Soothing Mist, every 4 seconds you let out a little healing nova around you. Okay, with something the range of the screen, think about 20, 30, even 40% range on the screen. Okay, the size of the screen is not all that big if you don't talent it, so you kind of stay in range of your allies. It's tricky to get positioning right with Brightwing in order to actually heal your allies. That is your only source of healing, and Emerald Wind will now also amplify that. The problem with Emerald Wind, as per usual, you kind of gotta get out of position in order to get some good value at it. Okay, in order for Emerald Wind to have a real impact in a situation, in a fight, and so on and so forth, you kind of gotta position yourself correctly. You are extremely squishy, and well, trying to get to a good position may cost you your life, so it can kind of backfire like that. Anyway, that's all the recent changes to Brightwing. Let's go to talents. Level 1, Unfurling Spray. This is a good option. Increases Soothing Mist range by 33%. So think of it, I'm going to show you guys in game, obviously, but normally the range of Soothing Mist, think of it 20-25% of your screen. Okay, I don't think it's more than that. With this, okay, it's going to get a whole lot bigger, and this is important. Why? Not only because you're going to get better healing, because well, obviously it's going to be easier for you to heal more allies, but it also allows you a little bit of wiggle room with positioning. You are extremely squishy, okay, you don't really have extremely good mobility without blink heal. Okay, so this is important. Okay, better positioning is important, more healing is important. However, what I pick up for Brightwing is Hyper Shift. Why? Every time you heal a hero with Soothing Mist, reduces the cooldown of phase shift by 2 seconds. So how is Brightwing currently played at a competitive level and at a high MMR level and so on and so forth? So Brightwing usually kind of stays on a lane away from the rest of the team. Okay, side pushing, I can't really call it side pushing. She's not really a pusher. She's got decent wave clear about because of our arcane flare, her Q ability, but let's say side gathering XP. Okay, not necessarily side pushing. And when a fight breaks out, Brightwing can teleport in, so until the fight gets down and she is needed there, she can get XP on another lane, kind of how the Haka is currently being played. Okay, it's the same principle as the Haka with Burst Stalker, but with this one you're going to teleport directly onto a friendly hero. Now, the impact you have in the moment you teleport is absolutely crucial to Brightwing play from my point of view, and this is why she's heavily played into phase shift. And you might wonder, what the hell is phase shift, later? What are you talking about? This is phase shift. Brightwing does not have her normal mount. Instead, she can teleport to an allied hero on a 45-second cooldown, but it has a bit of a cast time to it. Okay, it's got a bit of a delay, about 2 seconds, 3 seconds worth of cast time. Then you're going to teleport to a friendly hero, 45-second cooldown. So obviously we're going to pick up hyper shift so we can do this more often. So again, side gather XP, then come into the middle of the fight and have an impact like that. Moving on to level 4, you'll see how this plays out. Let's just go through the talent tiers. Level 4, let's talk about Manic Pixie. When Soothing Mist heals an ally with Pixie Dust on them, they heal for an additional amount over 4 seconds. So if an ally hero has Pixie Dust, that's your E ability on him, the duration is 4 seconds, and also gets hit by your Soothing Mist, he will get a healing over time effect applied to them. So more healing numbers for Brightwing. If you're interested in healing numbers, then Manic Pixie can be the way to go, coupled with obviously Unfurling Spray. Moving on, we're going to talk about Peekaboo, which is usually my go-to for Brightwing. Phase shifting on an ally reveals a large area around them and all enemies in it for 6 seconds. You might think, oh, so just against cloakers. Nope, not necessarily. Usually you're going to phase shift in when you're, maybe you're playing in a team, okay, and your shot caller says, okay, phase shift in. Or if you're playing quick match, that's going to be a little bit more tricky. You're gonna have to do a judgment call when you're actually teleporting in. You're gonna give a huge area, vision in a huge area for 6 seconds, basically the entire screen, okay? Not now, damn it, busy means busy. So for a huge area, you're gonna give that vision, and that vision is absolutely crucial to executing a team fight correctly. You let your assassins know where is their healer, how is it positioned, so they know how to position themselves. Your main tank knows how to engage, and so on and so forth. Vision is key, especially before a team fight. You're not just gonna blindly engage into bushes. Well, you can, but that's rather a bad idea. So this is why vision, when just before the engage, is extremely crucial to decision making. Okay, how to position, how to properly engage, and so on and so forth. So, and obviously with cloakers and etc. So these are the viable options from my point of view. Manic Pixie for flat out healing numbers and Peekaboo for the strategic advantage. We're gonna move on to level 7. Cleanse is a judgment call, always has been a judgment call. If you believe that your team needs cleanse, okay, if their engage relies heavily on some stuns or something like that, or like this guy is always charging in, stunning, and that's their engage, then pick up cleanse, ruin their day like that. As always, this should be picked up on a case-by-case basis, and it's up to you to decide, well, is this worth it? Do you need it or not? It's gonna depend obviously on their team composition. Mystified reduces the cooldown of Soothing Mist by 1 second every time you cast a basic ability. Again, healing numbers. Okay, healing numbers for Brightwing. None of your basic abilities actually give any healing. You're going to be casting them more often than not in a team fight, so it's good. This will provide obviously more healing through your trait. What I choose to pick up and how she's currently being played is with Phase Shield. However, after finishing a teleport, the target of your Phase Shield gains a shield, a sizable shield, for 20 seconds. So again, about that impact, that serious impact when Brightwing teleports in. Many teams already know that when you see the Brightwing teleport, you know that an engage is gonna go down, because when she teleports, she is gonna give a shield. Okay, maybe you want to teleport on your engager. Maybe it's not the main tank. Maybe it's a Froll that wants to run in and sunder. Maybe you want to play it like that. Absolutely viable, no problem. So when a Brightwing teleports in, she will not only give the shield, but she'll also give vision, okay, and your team is good to go for the engage. You'll have the healing over time and so on and so forth. So that's why, that's the huge impact of Brightwing teleporting into her team. Okay, so that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna move on to level 10. Two very different heroic abilities for Brightwing: Emerald Wind and Blink Heal. We already talked a little bit about Emerald Wind. This is not a bad heroic ability. No, definitely not. The problem with it is, again, you are the support of the team. You are squishy. In order to get value out of the activated part of Emerald Wind, you're gonna have to take a little bit of risk. Maybe your team will protect you. Maybe they will front for you. Maybe they will allow you and help you to get in a good position. Maybe you want to secure a tribute and guarantee it with an Emerald Wind, or maybe steal a boss and so on and so forth. Okay, if your team kind of helps you, this can work nicely, but Blink Heal is by far the more popular approach, and well, the most efficient approach as well. Teleport to a nearby ally, healing them for an amount, stores up 2 charges. Now, the actual healing amount isn't all that great. Even on low HP squishy assassins, it doesn't do all that much. No, not really, but it's also a very big tool in repositioning. And keep in mind that your main heal comes through your trait, so your positioning is absolutely vital, not only because you're squishy and low HP and you can get burned down pretty easily. So this is the option to have from my point of view. Blink Heal on 10 seconds cooldown, 2 charges, so it can make for some very nice clutch saves or clutch escapes as well. Let's move on to level 13. We're going to talk about Pixie Boost. Pixie Dust gives you 50% bonus movement speed, decaying over 20 seconds, decaying to 20% over 1.5 seconds. My bad. So, good for chasing, good for escaping, absolutely great choice, especially when considering melees. Okay, this is a lot more pointed on melees than it is on range, but that's kind of obvious at this point. But the next 2 options from my point of view are a tad stronger. Shield Dust. Pixie Dust reduces ability damage taken by a whopping 50%. How long does it last? 4 seconds. Okay, that's the duration on your Pixie Dust, 4 seconds. So to mitigate that huge amount of damage, 50% ability damage is going to be huge. Obviously, it depends if the enemy team does have ability damage. Well, not going to pick this up if they don't have that much ability damage, obviously, you know, but this will cause a ton of damage mitigation, especially if you couple it with another talent at level 16. But we're going to talk there when we get to 16. Ice Block is a survival talent. This is the same old Ice Block we know, and well, some of us love, some of us don't. This will give you stasis for 3 seconds on a 60-second cooldown separate ability. This coupled with Blink Heal can make for nice clutch escapes. Maybe you get caught out, okay? You get caught out, you're gonna Ice Block. Maybe one of your fellow teammates is gonna be kind enough to get somewhere around you, at least kind of like on the same screen same screen as you, so you can cancel your Ice Block, or when it runs out, you can Blink Heal to your ally or maybe a minion or something like that to get out of a bad situation. Obviously, helps with targeted abilities such as Judgment, Hero Judgment, Ice Block, and so on and so forth. But players are usually smart enough not to target heroes with such talents. Okay, you just check talents and see what they got, and so on and so forth. Anyway, it's a very good survival tool for Brightwing. I usually end up picking Shield Dust or Ice Block at level 13. We're gonna move on to 16. 3 good options here. Greater Polymorph is a no-brainer for the most part. Increases the duration of Polymorph by 1 second. Okay, so better duration if you see something like, I don't know, their engager. Okay, here comes Jogals. Okay, here comes Jogal fisting in. You're gonna use Polymorph on him, and for the next 3 or 4 seconds, how much would it last? Hold on, 1.5, so it's gonna be 2.5 seconds. He can still move around, but he won't be able to cast any abilities. So for 2.5 seconds, he's gonna be out of the fight, and that should allow your team to counter engage. Okay, and that can turn out nicely. Obviously, like I said, Greater Polymorph is a no-brainer. More CC for Brightwing. Bouncy Dust is what I really love on Brightwing. Pixie Dust bounces to another nearby ally upon impact, especially if you coupled it with Shield Dust. All the mad damage mitigation for this one, for ability damage at least. The problem with Bouncy Dust is that the actual bounce range is rather small, so it works a whole lot better with melee team compositions on your side. Okay, more melee on your side. Bouncy Dust coupled with Shield Dust is gonna work quite nicely, obviously. The last option, good option here, is Criterize. Polymorph makes enemies vulnerable, increasing the damage they take by 25%, so it applies vulnerable to the targets of your Polymorph. You can couple these two together, so you can get 2.5 seconds vulnerable, but there you go, okay? Only pick this one up if you actually need it, if you actually believe you need the vulnerable to burst the target down, or if nobody else on your team has it, and so on and so forth. Those are kind of the good options at 16. Hardened Focus, not so much on Brightwing. While above 80% life, your basic ability cooldown regenerate 50% faster, non-hero specific talent. This is a lot better on heroes which actually heal through their basic ability. Something like a Malfurion. On a Malfurion, this is worth. This has some value. On Brightwing, not as much. And finally, level 20, double wormhole. You're gonna get some nice value out of this one. Don't think meta, don't think like the choice to have, but you're gonna get some nice value out of this one. Clutch heals, clutch saves, clutch escapes, and so on and so forth. Okay, double wormhole does have some worth. However, I found the next two options a lot more stronger. Storm Shield is guaranteed. Okay, Storm Shield has always been guaranteed. You're gonna stay in range of all your allies anyway, kind of, okay, because of how Soothing Mist, your trait and main healing thing, works. Okay, so Storm Shield is a no-brainer, is guaranteed 20% on the spot. Okay, some nice damage mitigation on command. Okay, you touch it, damage mitigation done. Okay, no more sustain and wait for it and so on and so forth. So definitely a very good option for Brightwing. However, if you're interested in the healing numbers and you're a king at positioning and your team knows how that you need a little better protection, Revitalizing Mist will give you more value. But keep in mind the ifs we just talked about. Healing another hero with Soothing Mist increases their healing received from Soothing Mist by 25% for 6 seconds, stacks up 3 times, so it's gonna stack up to all the way to 75%. Okay, it's not that hard to get this stacked up, simply because once every 4 seconds your Soothing Mist will trigger, and if you tied this one with Unfurling Spray at level 1, which increases the range, it's gonna be easy to keep this buff up. Okay, so more healing numbers for Brightwing. It does matter. Okay, the actual difference is huge. If you look in a team fight, it's gonna depend on you and your team, on you, how do you position, and on your team, if they know to front a little bit for you, to, you know, have your back just a little bit, then you're gonna get a lot of value out of this one. If not, if quick match situation, if you're not on voice comms and blah blah blah, you want the guaranteed option, which you're always gonna get some decent value out of it, is gonna be Storm Shield, and that's what I recommend in quick match, no friends on team speak situation. Okay guys, that's gonna do it for all the talents, the changes, etc, blah blah blah. I'm gonna skip the gameplay right about now, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts at the end as per the usual. Alright guys, here we go. So we landed on Blackheart's Bay and we're gonna take a look at the two teams. So on our side we got the Haka, Joanna, Sergeant Hammer, Brightwing and the Butcher. While on the enemy side you got Butcher, Brightwing, Leeming, Tracer and Stitch. Yeah, so the enemy team has got a way more balanced team composition. I'm wondering who's gonna deal damage here. Now the Butcher is gonna charge in, he's gonna stun, then he's gonna get polymorphed and wrecked. That's kinda how it's gonna go, probably. Anyway, hopefully we'll be able to protect the Sergeant Hammer while he deals out the damage. We only have one decent damage dealer on the team, and well, he's easy countered. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Hyper Shift is gonna be the first talent we're gonna go for. Brightwing, this will reduce the cooldown of our Z ability Phase Shift by number of heroes healed. Okay, so you see I haven't used my Z to get in position, not yet. How many people are there? Enough. Stay in range, stay in range. Look at the trait. Okay, look at the range of my trait without talent. Alright, so this is why it's important, if you don't pick up the extra range, to be careful exactly where you stay. Polymorph that Tracer a little bit. Oh, and get hooked by Stitches out. Not a problem, I can run away. Do one Q over there. It deals pretty decent damage. You'd be surprised. Okay, I'm gonna use E on the Haka there. That's gonna give stacks of block. Gonna turn on the Tracer, do a little bit of damage to that Tracer. Polymorph the Haka so he can't really do all that much damage, and dodge the hooks. Alright, first treasures have come up. Sadly there. No way we can contest just me and the Haka, and he's gonna rotate our Joanna after not clearing top lane. Here comes Butch. Okay, Butch now gets polymorphed and killed. Kinda like how I told you this thing will go. It's gonna depend on who's got the more silly Butcher. Chances are it's then I gotta stay in range of the Haka to heal him. Sadly, that was not enough. Got destroyed because that was effectively a free V. Well, never mind. Now it's dead. And Joanna as well, obviously. Right, so not the best start to the game, but it's okay. I had definitely worse. While on the bottom lane, Sergeant Hammer did manage to secure the coins and is turning in currently. I can actually teleport to them if I so desire. If I see the enemy team kind of getting in position there, I will do so. But for the time being, I'm getting the hell out of here before Li Mings kills me. Stupid Li Mings. So we're gonna check healing numbers. Obviously, we got a Brightwing on the enemy team, and I do believe, and the Hawk on ours, huh? Okay. So, like I said, check healing. Okay, a Phase Shift in there. He doesn't know I'm here. Oh, but Stitches as well. Stitches as well. Let's see if he's gonna try to hook me. I don't know if he will. Here comes Butcher. He might get polymorphed there. I'm coming in as well, doing 1Q on the ground. I'm trying to get in position. I'm gonna cast one polymorph over there. E on my Butcher. That's gonna give him stacks of block. Good damage. Bar very on Butcher, but now he might actually hit the dirt. Gotta stay in range of Joanna. Gotta go to the Butch. Butchy. Crap. Come on. I casted E on the Butcher, so he gets movement speed and tries to get out of danger. Sadly, was not enough. And Li Ming thankfully missed all her abilities. I'm gonna go back now. So you see the range on your trait is, I think I exaggerated a little bit when I said 30-40% of the screen. Think more like 20-25% of the screen. Right, next talent is gonna be Peekaboo. Here comes Vish. At least bottom lane is doing okay. Polymorph to teleport to Joanna. Here we go, and look at all that vision. Okay, look at all that wonderful vision. Ain't that right, Bingy? And get some wave clear going. The inner circle obviously hits a lot harder. Gotta be careful a little bit about positioning and whatnot. Try not to take too much damage. I'm more focused on wave clearing rather than anything else at this point. Gonna give E to the Joanna so she moves freely like a verde. And he's playing Joanna, obviously. And more wave clear and a little bit of good damage onto that butterfly. Still staying in range for the healing on the Joanna, and E on her as well, while dodging Li Ming at the same time. Brightwing going, Brightwing getting polymorphed. Brightwing getting, oh shit. E on Joanna, she should be okay to get away. She does have her iron skin. Unfortunately, that Li Ming likes to miss a lot, so we're gonna walk away mostly unscathed from that engagement. While on the bottom lane, do you need me? I'm coming. They might have not needed me though. Okay. Might have been a good idea to stay on mid. Anyway, here's Vision. They're gonna try a Hookaroonie. I'm gonna polymorph you instead. Here's AoE damages. So like I said, on your Q ability Arcane Flare, obviously the center part of the ring deals a whole lot more damage. Oh, that was planned. That was totally planned, obviously there. Stay in range of Hammer. Try to heal him up a little bit and pick up Phase Shield. What's going on there? Oh shoot. Gotta go to Joanna. Good vision. W! Okay, I got the W. Can we get... Nah. Okay, I tried a polymorph from there, sadly. What didn't... And honey, what the hell are you trying to do? That was silly, baby. Okay, and he went suicidal for some reason into their towers for absolutely no reason at all, and I'm gonna go back over. Okay, that shit's dangerous, guys. That shit's dangerous. I'm not going. The Haka's getting chunked as well, but I go back for mana now, and I will try to phase shift back to him. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Right, so questionable decisions there. There we go, no problem. I'm gonna teleport to the Butcher and try to help him at least. Okay, let's try him out. Apparently the enemy team might want to turn in. Is that what you're saying, Butcher? But then again, all by myself, there's not really all that much I can do, so I'm just gonna stay with the Butcher and try to help him. Not the best start to the game. We are currently losing ground fast, and the enemy team is almost a full, actually is a full level in front. Just turn in 2 coins. See that? Look, Butch. Charge in. No? Okay, the Butcher doesn't want to charge in, so I'm just gonna skedaddle with my E ability Pixie Dust for the increased movement speed. Okay, my Butcher is really chicken. Well, okay, there's even Joanna. Got balls now. Okay, Butcher going in a tad late there, but let's try to make something happen. Gonna W polymorph the Butcher there. Not much gonna happen. It's Brightwing on Brightwing action in the back line. And here comes the Butcher, the enemy Butcher charging in. Very good, but I'm gonna do my AoE. A lot of damage onto that Butchie, but I'm taking damage as well. I still want to stay in. I still want to heal. I want to try and heal at least. Okay, that didn't go so well. I'm gonna teleport to the Haka, so I give him the shield now. Polymorph the Ming in the back line, just keep her busy while my guys try to secure more kills over there. Dodge the bullet, play with Ming. Bye bye, Ming. Okay, back in line to heal my allies. Oh, a lot of damage onto me there. That's a 4v3, she's dead, I fear. Gonna try to teleport to Joanna and maybe give her the shield. Yes, I do. Here comes Butcher, polymorph on the Li Mings, and AoE damage. Good. Turning around, E on the Joanna, so she gets free to reposition. Here comes Sergeant Hammer from the back line. 1 AoE will secure a kill, maybe 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Hey, go Butch! Go Butch here, Heavy. You're free to move around like a birdie. Charge him, kill him, slow him. Don't let it get away. Come on, we got that shit. Yeah, obviously, no worries there. We got that shit. E on my very own Butcher. Okay, try to body block him a little bit. Here comes the charge onto the enemy Butcher. A lot of damage onto him. Heroic has been popped. Oh, we got heroic. Blink heal. Alright, so everything calculated. All good. Gonna go back for mana. Hopefully these guys won't go too suicidal. We're gonna check healing. As you can see, I'm beating the enemy Brightwing simply because probably I stayed better in range of my allies and blah blah blah, etc. Okay, gonna phase shift to my Brightwing. Try to save him. Polymorph the Tracer. Frick off, brah. Do you know my frick off, brah move? You know my frick off, brah? Kill it, Hammer! Hammer, you got that shit, man. Almost, though. Almost. Haha! Double misses. If there's anything better than double misses, it's triple misses. Oh, good. Lamb to the slaughter by the Butcher. Unfortunately, the wrong target that frickin' caught. Blink heal to the Butcher, reposition myself and try to get out of here. E on the Butcher. Try to help him escape. Alright, good. So we're back into it. Anybody need my assistance? Look on the minimap. You gotta have good map awareness at Brightwing, especially in something like a solo queue environment, like we are now. Okay, if you're on team comms with your friends, you know, your shot caller is gonna tell you, look, brah, come in, brah, we're having problems, brah. You know, but like this in solo queue, you kinda gotta be aware of what's going on. Always aware that the Stitches wants to hook you, you know? Stitches always wants to hook. That's what he does. So I'm gonna teleport to my Butcher instead. Hopefully he'll have balls. Nope, no balls. Oh shit! Oh fuck you, Tracer. I'm stuck. And I'm hooked. And I'm... Come on. End the polymorph! Frick! Not end. I tried to blink to the Butcher, but I was polymorphed by the enemy Brightwing. Actually, this is a good gameplay example because you see all the Brightwing plays. So because I was polymorphed, I could not blink heal to the Butcher and get out of... that bad situation. The Leeming Laser Beams, the Death of Doom, killed me while the Haka is pushing down bottom lane. You see the Haka is pretty much doing what Brightwing can do. Side pushing and coming into the middle of a fight when he's needed. Like for example now, but he sees that he doesn't care and does not brush Stalker. Maybe it's on cooldown. So we're gonna pick up talent at level 13. Shield Dust! Don't worry about it, Butchie. Let me signal that I got this ready. Maybe they'll have balls. Balls? I don't know. I am here! Ha! Polymorph! Ha! Shit, bomb. Oh, too late there. Got a blink kill to the Joanna though. Here comes the Hawkeye as well. Gotta watch my position a little bit. Good damage there. Good kill. Blink to the Joanna once again. Stay in range. E on the Joanna so she chases like a boss. Oh, good. Tongue on the enemy Butcher. Polymorph his ass. And now, come on. Body blocks. Damages, damages, damages. What's Joanna? Joanna. Frick. Eon, the Joanna's gonna give her stacks of block. Will that be enough? No, will not be enough. Frickin'. Are you here? No. Alatani died there. I can't be everywhere. I was helping these other guys. So that overall was a 2-for-1, so it's not so bad. Not so bad. Besides, Sergeant Hammer pushing. Sergeant Hammer pushing. Felt bad I couldn't save any there. If I would have chosen to use phase shift, that might have been too late. I don't know. By the time I would have gotten there. Might have been not. Here comes Brightwing, polymorph his ass, and do one arcane flare in his general direction. E onto the Haka. Watch my positioning. This is kind of getting hairy. This is kind of getting hairy at this point. Good damage by there by the Liming. Gonna blink heal to the Haka. Offer a little bit of healing. Blink heal once again to the Haka. Watch my cooldown. Like my cooldown. Polymorph that guy. AoE in that general direction. And from the back line, the Butcher is looking for the engage. The Butcher is looking for the engage from the flank there. Whoo. Nice. Still in front though. Screw you guys. E onto the Haka. Give him some stacks of black. Right, we're leading at this point. We should be able to turn in. We do have enough at this point. I'm running a little bit low on mana. I'm just gonna stay with the Hawk. Oh god. Oh, good hook. Polymorph. E. Who needs blink heal? Nobody at this time. Just stay in range. Stay in range. Watch. Positioning blink heal to the Haka. Good damage, good healing, good everything. Try to help the Sergeant Hammer as well. Give him a little bit of healing as well. Try to go around this way. Try to go around this way. Where the hell am I needed? Gonna teleport to Butcher because he's going in with the Peekaboo and the blinds and the shields and the kills. Yeah, yeah, obviously, right? So as soon as the Butcher charged in, I teleported to him, and that gave him the shield and the confidence and whatnot that he can not suck like the Haka. And security kill. Charge, polymorph, not polymorph, here, polymorph now. And that should be a kill. Gotta help him, blink heal to here, don't worry about it. I'm in the zone, don't worry about it. That means I'm gonna give you guys a lot of healing. Heroic use by the enemy Butcher, lamp to the slaughter there, will not secure a kill. He basically charged into 4 people. That's not exactly smart. Alright, let's turn in these 4 coins on the squishy butterfly and pick up talent at level 16. Bouncy dust, I loves it. It should be cool, considering our team composition. Joanna going in, why? I'm low on mana. It's okay for the time being. Bouncy dance on Joanna now, she'll mitigate a whole lot of damage. W on the Tracer. Okay, gotta stay in range, Good damage from the backline by the Sergeant Hammer. Joanna's pushing them back, while from the backline, Sergeant Hammer is dealing death and destruction. And E, and blink heal. And stay in range of healing, How about a Q? I wanna get a Q. Okay, there, I even did a Q there. Oh no, Butchie killed Sergeant Hammer. Well, I guess you can't have them all now, can you? That hook. I don't know that hook. But you see me repositioning with blink heal. Look at the range on blink heal. Okay, so basically like, what is that? 70% of the screen. I gotta go back because I'm low on mana. I'm just gonna signal that to my team really quick. And we're gonna go back. Here we go. Damage. Brightwing doesn't do that much damage. Not really. She's got decent wave clear because of her Q ability. And that's about it. Look at this difference in freaking healing. And even though, keep in mind that I'm using the phase shift build, okay, the teleport build, I could have had much higher healing numbers if we gone for healing talents, for healing amplification talents, but like we talked in the talent analysis. All right, back to gameplay. What's going on here? You know, I somehow feel I should be around here somewhere. Okay, start healing these guys, okay, and start getting the cooldown reduction on my Z, on my phase shift, so in case the guys on top lane need me. Hello, Brightwing, what happened there? Signal like a madman that we need help. Ice block has been popped early by the enemy. Brightwing there, stay in range. E onto the Haka. He can chase and actually get some stacks of block at this point. Stay still in range of my Haka. My Haka is the one that's taking the bear of the damage. Blink heal to the Sergeant Hammer. Get a little bit of healing onto him. Enemy Tracer might get away. Yeah, she might get away. It's fucking Tracer. And it's before the nerf. Before the Tracer nerf. So keep that in mind. Another kill on the enemy Stitches there. So all good, all good. I'm going to actually teleport to the Joanna. That's going to give a lot of vision. Here we go, vision. Here comes Butcher with the charging in, with the polymorphing and the killing of the enemy team. Lemings. I would run if I was you, baby. So again, look at my positioning. I think that's like the best thing I can tell you guys. I'm just staying in range of this guy right now. Just blink heal to him. Don't worry about it, map. Don't worry about it. Just go in there. Stay in there. She used her heroic. What are you worried about? Right, so I have Z ready once again, and I'm actually gonna teleport to the Butcher right now, reveal the area and all whatnot. Nobody here, so we're all safe to turn in, and we have enough. Yes, of course we have enough. Good, 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 good. Okay, the Haka is burst stalking to the top lane. Apparently, we are going for boss. Is that the general idea? I don't think so. We have a free level advantage. The stats don't really matter all that much, as you should know by now. But we do have level 16 talents, and they don't, so that's good. Here's Johanna. Why not give her a little bit of block, eh? Give her a little bit of block. Only lasts for 4 seconds. That's it. Oh, oh. I am taking you from behind. Butterfly, you will not intervene in that fight. Butterfly. Kill the stinking butterfly. Heroic used by Joanna very well there. Heroic. And that means not to have vision. They didn't have vision of what was going on. Blink heal on the Sergeant Hammer. Do not worry about it. And therefore the kill comes down. Gonna teleport to the Joanna's location right about now. You got vision, boys. You got vision. E on the Sergeant Hammer so he can chase successfully. Here comes Sergeant Hammer. Good damage on there. No, I don't know. It's Tracer. It's Tracer. Nothing wrong with the chase, but it's freaking Tracer. Hold on. Let me blink the Butchie. Butch, I can heal. You, bro. Bro is going. Okay, so no heal on the Butch for now. How about wave clear? How about wave clear instead? Okay, there we go. And a globe. And we should be all fine and dandy. Okay, there you go, Butch. So, as you saw there, you can't really use... you gotta be careful when you use your blink heal. You gotta decide if you're either gonna use it to escape a bad situation, if you want to keep a charge in reserve, or do you want to save somebody. That's gonna be a judgment call and up to you. As you can see, the butterfly Brightwing, okay, wanna be drag, does pull out decent healing numbers, absolutely. And I'm surprised that the enemy team is not completely creaming us considering the compositions. However, Joanna has been frontlining like a boss for us, okay, like an absolute boss. Ah, shit. I ran into it because, well, it was the only way to avoid the damage at that point. And less damage on us, at least that. Okay, look, Butch. Look, Butch. I'm going on to my very own Butcher. Give him the vision, give him the shield. They're all good to destroy face. The face will be destroyed now with a polymorph on the enemy Butcher, even though he casted Brand. And I'm actually going to secure the kill with the central damage of Arcane Flares. While the enemy team was defending boss top. So, there you go. Level 20 for us, 17 for the enemy team. No chance in hell of them actually securing victory at this point, but I have seen worse comebacks than this. You know what? They have kind of burst, so let's go with Storm Shield. Okay, I'm gonna polymorph the Brightwing right now. No follow-up, sadly, from our own team. E on the Dehaka, so he just fronts. Okay, he's just fronting for our team at this point. We managed to turn in enough. Here comes the enemy team and engage. Gonna heal up the Dehaka. Okay, Storm Shield is gonna be popped right now because incoming damage from Li Ming. Blink heal to the Haka once again. Stay in his range. E on to him. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bro. I'm gonna criterize this guy. I'm gonna transform it into a squirrel. And now we're gonna proceed to killing him. One more blink heal just to make sure everybody's nice fat on the HP side while the Butcher is okay. Yeah, Butcher's okay. Gonna teleport to him just in case. Okay, there we go. Butch. Now we should actually be able to finish and push the core. This has been a good game. Good game. Started off pretty badly. I won't lie. Don't worry. When he turns to fight you, I'm a polymorph from. There you go. There you go. No worries. No worries about it, man. No worries. Zero worries. Zero worry gameplay. Zero worry gameplay. Here comes Joanna and the kill by our very own Annie. There we go. There we go. Screw the meta, right? No props. Right, that's gonna be GG. These will be the final stats. Ooh, that's a lot of healing. So you can see Brightwing can pork out tons of healing. And keep in mind, once again, I will outline the fact that I did not pick up healing amplification talents like we talked about in the analysis, so you can do more than this. It's about staying alive, okay, mostly on Brightwing. If you can juke your opponents, if you're playing with a team that is, well, understands that they need to protect the little butterfly, and she will actually carry through, it's gonna be fine. Again, she's not great against burst team heavy compositions. That was not exactly a burst team heavy compositions, but when you have Kerrigan jumping in on you with I don't know, maybe a Li Ming and a Jaina, it's all over. Okay, there's not much Brightwing will be able to do about it. She'll polymorph one, but the damage will still be too great. She cannot insta heal, burst heal, so therefore the target will be destroyed, and maybe the butterfly as well if they don't jump on the butterfly itself, because you yourself are very squishy. Okay, very low HP, you need protection, you can juke a little bit, you have your polymorph, you have your speed increase from E, but again, if you get caught out, you're gonna get smushed in a matter of, well, 2 seconds, something like that. It's gonna depend, obviously. So, final stats and final talents. I know you guys are interested in that. So overall, is Brightwing a viable pick? Absolutely, absolutely. Brightwing is one of the top supports at the current time, since we got the ban system and all whatnot. We kind of need a bit more supports in Heroes of the Storm currently. That is true, but for the time being, I do recommend you guys try out Brightwing, kind of get the grips with her more or less, especially if you're into supports. And again, she is not all that viable against heavy bursting composition. So if you see the enemy team is going for heavy burst, try to look more towards burst healers, instant healers, and less towards sustained healers such as Brightwing. That's going to do it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. As always, my name has been Leyzar. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and if you have any questions, like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you guys again soon. Did I say that twice? I might have said that twice. Anyway, bye-bye guys. Bye. See you tomorrow.